Hi guys, I'll tell you a little about how to get a job in MNC for folks who are looking for switching from private organizations or from any kind of organizations, or even if people who are just trying for their first job, possibly how to get those. I'll try to help. Uh, do subscribe my channel, and I'll continue to bring some more interesting videos and helpful informations, etc. in future. So go ahead and do that. And you should share with your friends, relatives, and in your social circle, so that they can also get help. All right, we'll get started. So to get a job in MNC, the first thing is that you should build your initial experience. Okay, so get into any job that you're getting initially, and then work for 2 to 3 years there. You should learn the role, about the role or the job that you're doing completely in and out. Build your knowledge, build a skill, and most importantly, build your domain. Like, for example, you started off with sales, build your skill set. If you're into marketing, build your skill sets there, build your domain. If you're into insurance, build your domain. If you're into banking, build your domain. So, over a period of time when you work, you learn about the role, the job, the department, organization. So it helps you to make that foundational beginning. So that's pretty important. So whichever organization you are into, at least 2.5 years, you should be working dedicatedly with full hard work, be kind of top performers there. But the moment you are close to 2+ years, you should start looking for what are the informations you need, what are the area that you want to go forward, how you want to build your career. And by the time you're 2.5 years, you should start looking out for, so that by the time you complete your 3 year, you are able to move on. Okay. All right, so that's first step. Build your domain and knowledge. Work for around 2.5 years in your any organization, any role that you're getting into. Work hard. The second is definitely develop your communication. See, if you want to crack international job market, MNCs, or even in your any organization, Indian organizations also, if you want to go to higher roles, you need to know the language, because you deal with different vendors, organizations, leaders who are from different part of the country, and all may not even be able to speak one language. So you need to have English as your strength. Also, when you go to MNCs, etc., you have to work with people around the world globally. So you need to know the language, so that you are comfortable, and language is not a barrier while you're dealing with things. Okay. So then develop your communication. It's not a very tough thing. If you just focus for like 5 to 6 months, it'll improve. But you need to plan. There are a lot of YouTube videos and informations available how to improve your communications. Try those, be consistent. Maybe just 6 months of hard work, less than like 30 minutes per day, will solve your problem. So that's definitely one of the challenge for everyone. Don't think like I am from India, then why will I learn any other language? Hindi should be fine. Come out of that mentality. Okay, because uh, you can do that, but then maybe some of the roles which are in government, or some of the roles which are um, in India as well, but very basic roles. The moment you become a leader worldwide, you have to interact, okay, with different people from different organization, different roles. Even within India, if you want to operate across the country, different cities, they will not be able to speak your language. Okay, whichever can be, whether it's your local language or even if it is Hindi, people will not be able to speak. So you need to learn a common language, which is English. That's a strength. Okay. The third thing is that the moment you are 2.5 years, you should prepare a very good CV. So learn about how to prepare a CV. There are a lot of online templates, and the CV pattern keeps changing over a period of time. And there is a lot of science behind what kind of CV we should prepare. So learn about it and prepare a good CV. There are a lot of automated tracking systems which are being built, through which recruiters uses to search a particular CV. So there are some keywords that you can include in your CV. So all those things you can search, include in your CV, so that it is good. Apart from that, the role that you're into, how to describe your profile in a CV. Not too much, not less as well. Not kind of stuff which you have not done, but not even including the stuff that you have done will not get you the credit, right? So how to articulate that, what are the things to reflect, Say for example, if you're strong in a particular area, how to reflect that people will ask questions on that, so that you're able to reflect your strength. So uh, learn about how to prepare a very good CV, prepare a good CV by the time you're 2.5 years experienced. And then the fourth step is that sorry, the fourth step is that you have to go ahead and update all job portals. Naukri.com is one of the best, and then there are a lot of others as well. uh, Go ahead and update your profile there. uh, in case you guys are facing too much of issues, then you can just take paid helps to prepare a CV, and then go ahead and apply. Once you apply, learn about when you update your job profiles in the job portal, learn about how to navigate through job portals. In job portal also, there is a lot of science that you need to learn over a period of time, that how to keep on updating your profile. So there is something called last login, with which uh, people who are recruiters search. So say for example, if your last login date is showing as 1 year back, that means you logged into your account 1 year back. So recruiter understand that this person is not looking for job right now, so they will not be interested in those profiles, so that gets filtered out. So you have to keep logging in regularly, then updating your profile, updating keeping the updated resume in your profile. All these things are important things. Using the right keywords, how to highlight your profile, subject line, preferred locations, preferred industry. So there is a lot of nuances when you go to a job portal. Learn over a period of time, and then the moment you are like around you know completing 2.5 years, 3 years, start applying. So start applying to all the organizations which fits in your sector that you're looking for. Say for example, you're from banking, then of course BFSI, banking financial institutions are your target group. So start applying for all the MNCs which are giving jobs in BFSI, whatever is the similar kind of roles which are available. Start applying to all those. um, and then once you start applying, keep one thing in mind: you need to be patient. It will take time. You won't get response immediately. It takes at least 6 months by the time you start getting responses. So like for example, if you apply right now, maybe they don't have the opportunities, or the opportunities are already being taken by others. So over a period of time, when you start applying for like 5 6 months, these recruiters will have your CVs. Okay. And job openings will come and go. Then later on, when the job opening comes, they look back what are the CVs they already have, and then they start reaching out to people. So you need to be patient after applying, and ensure that what is your role. Your role is that you are applying in all the openings. You are applying to all the recruiters, all the consultancies, all the job providing people who are there in the market, so that your CV should be available everywhere over a period of time, like 5 6 months. Now, whenever there will be a job opening, you will get an alert, at least in your job portal or your emails you'll get, and obviously over a period of time you'll start getting calls. So it will take around 5 to 6 months. Be patient. After that, you will start getting some responses. In case you are still not getting response, then you should understand that you need to make some improvement in your CV. So look for what is missing. Maybe keywords are not appropriate. That's one. Second could be maybe your experience has yet not been matured. So like you have not yet reached 2 years, 3 years in your field, which is required to get a switch. Okay, so that's second thing. So you need to be patient again. Spend some time, 2 3 years, so that you start getting calls. Third thing is also maybe your profile is not great. Look at your education. Do you need to improve your education? Do some small certifications. Don't spend too much at all, but some small certifications like Six Sigma or PMP or data science, Excel related, uh, Python, R, artificial intelligence, automations, whatever you feel like, which can enhance your profile. So do such certifications. You have to keep on understanding what's lacking. um, Maybe you are just a graduate and maybe you need a master degree or MBA or kind of stuff. So evaluate all those things and make your CV good. And that's why, like, while you are working for first 2 3 years, you have to ensure that your CV starts looking good by the time you start applying for a job. And then uh, you know you will start getting responses. But do remember that you don't get immediately responses. It takes around 5 to 6 months. Over a period of time, when you start applying, you will get responses, and then you have to be like very very prepared that you are able to crack those opportunities. You won't get too much. Uh, initially if you're not from a great organization. So just be prepared whenever you get an opportunity, just crack it, and from there you can start off. Uh, I think that's how you can start moving to a small MNC and then to bigger ones. Uh, all right, guys, if you're still looking into, go ahead and subscribe, do share with your friends. All the best.